Hello everyone, how are you doing guys? Good night, good morning, good afternoon.
Hello. With this animation, I could see that it will be amazing session. Am I right,
Yes,
Gabriel?
you're right. I am so happy because we returned before 2 weeks. We returned to Coffee with Java, and it is so amazing to me. You don't have idea. I am very anxious today because we talk about a team very cool, very interesting to community, and how can I say I am very happy. I'm very glad to return with this.
Yeah. Hello,
Hello,
Georgie.
Jordi. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, Georgie. George is always present in the collab time on Soul Java Jug. So I must thank you, George, for being here, watching us in this morning, Monday night. So, well, I'd like to say, Gabriel, that today we are coming back from a hiato that we did from this
In the
last
vacation?
weeks. Yes, because on last a few weeks ago we have participated of TDC. It is the developers conference down here in Brazil, and I was so happy because I was one of those coordinators, and I was able to speaking on there as too. So it was a very amazing experience, and that's the reason why I'm here. I think that we could that is a good time to bring to you guys a good subject that I did on TDC because it's very related to open source. Am I right, Gabriel? It's
You're
related
right.
to transforming difficulties into opportunities with open source. So this is the title of my last
Your
presentation,
talk.
but I think it's a good time to do this. Am I right, Gabriel?
You're right, Max. And
So
since
if you
I'm very oh the cup.
yeah, this
I'm
is my cup. TDC cup.
this
Oh,
is
it's
very
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
The coffee. And I am very interested because I see this talk only in the Portuguese and the virtual session. And now I am very anxious to make a lot of questions to Max in English.
Oh, really?
Yes, I am that angel.
Okay.
And
Okay. No worries. Let's get started because if you got time, if you do everything on a time, we could explore a little bit about the project that I will show you up, and everyone will be able to contribute as well. We are bringing new opportunities to Java
yes,
developers to contribute to open source. So that's very cool thing that we are doing through those sessions. Am I right, Gabriel? So
you're
let's
right.
do this. I will get started sharing my
Before
screen.
everything, Max, on one thing.
Okay.
Guys, write for us where you work to us. You worked in São Paulo. It is very amazing for have the audience in January. Okay, and
Yeah.
Max, sorry to cut to you. Go ahead,
No,
man.
no.
This is the
You're
you time.
you're right. You're right. We need to talk it to the audience. It was my fault instead of to asking them to say where they are watching us. So it's very important to see if you because it's very interesting to see how many people we are reach out with this process and this initiative. So let's do this because I'm so excited and that the first time that I'm doing this talk in English. So
Where is so
don't
the
yeah, well,
battery?
let's see. It looks like in our platform we could put sound effects down here. Let's see. Look that.
Where
Oh, a good one. Am I right?
Go ahead, Max.
It's a very interesting. Okay, let's. I will share my screen again. Hold on, please. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We don't know how to handle with technology. You know that. So that's okay. So let's get started, guys. So this is the title of my talk, that is transforming difficulties into opportunities with open source. Okay. Yeah. Okay. George is saying that it was amazing. Yes, this is sound effects, so amazing, so cool. I think I don't know if Gabriel knows how to do this, but after
I don't have
Gabriel,
idea. And after this session, show me where I can find these sounds because I never heard this.
yeah,
I never
but
see.
we,
Sorry.
we can do it again. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys. So let's get started. So, well, transforming difficulties into opportunities. So it's very interesting topic. So that's the reason why I'm trying to bring this thing to you guys. So first of all, let's discuss about difficulties, because our life, our in our career, especially in the software development, we always need to handle with difficulties, and maybe those difficulties is a good opportunity to improve our lives, because from difficulties we could make that thing become an opportunity, and so on. Everything will grow up. Am I right? So, but talking about difficulties, let's think about many things that we needs to handle with in a software development. So one thing that I think, I don't know if you guys can agree with me on the chat, so feel free to send me on the chat. But one thing that I think that is so hard to handle with is,
Max, I have only one question too. Before everything, would you prefer if have a question cut you, interrupt you to make a question, or only define the talk?
well, well, there is no problem if you someone send me questions. I will try to answer during during talk. But feel free to send questions, and Gabriel, feel free to interrupt me whatever you want. Okay.
All right, perfect.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go ahead. So one the difficulties that I think that is so hard to handle in the software development is dependency management. I'm not saying that that there is a lot of that is it's most important one, but I think it's so hard to handle with compatibility between the dependencies or something like that. But I'm not saying just I'm not talking about just handle with compatibility. I'm just how can I say, talk on the beginning of the iceberg of this problem. Let's talk about adding dependencies. It's something that you could be thinking, oh Max, but it's not a problem for me. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. Like entering the
It could be
maybe
not a problem to
repository.
me. I can do this, yes. But before to explain to you that it could be bring a little difficulty, let me bring how technologies beyond the Java, I think Python, Node.js, JavaScript, and so on, how they are dealing with this kind of problem, how they add dependence on their projects. So if you think about Python, we can use something like that. Pip. We can use pipe, pip. I don't know if pipe is the right pronunciation, but you can use pipe, and just one single line you add your dependence in your project. Okay. In JavaScript Word or Node TypeScript or so on, any kind of node world, you could use npm install yarn add, just using one only command in your command line. Am I right? You can do this. So you can also can do the same thing with .NET. You just use one only command. Okay, you could type .NET add package and so on, and voila, you got the dependence in your project. And the Go is another language that also have a special kind of dependency management. You could use Go models, and use the Go for get dependencies like that. Okay, but about Java, how can we do this through one only line command? For example, we cannot do this. I can't do this. We need to. How can we do this today? My opinion. Let me ask you, Gabriel.
Sure.
How could you? How do you do this? How do you add dependencies to your application? How do you do this?
I copy and pass into the Maven repository, get my dependence into the POM, XML, and put on this part. And the
Okay, so
same case with Groove, but it's very difficult to use Groove.
using
Gradle,
Gradle
sorry.
and something. Oh,
Sorry,
Gradle, yeah.
it's Groovy. It's a
Yeah,
language.
yeah. Okay, I agree that some IDEs, for example, that brands
Yes.
Eclipse offers you something automated from there that you could just type the group ID, artifact ID, version, and voila, you will add your dependence on there. But I think that it could be a little problem. It could be a difficult if you want to use any kind of automation. So I do like to say that, because let's think about how many companies are using Maven or Java based uh, building tools. So in the world, just to figure out how many market we could work on. So according to J Rebel Java Developer Report, we can realize that 68% uses Maven. Okay, just 23% uses Gradle, 6% uses Anti, and another 3% use another thing. Maybe they are using class path solution to manage the dependencies in the projects. So, but the only another information that is so important is the larger companies reported high usage of Maven when compared to small companies, with 71% and 65% reporting of Maven, respectively. What it means? It means that about 7% of the market uses Maven, and the companies that uses Maven probably they are using hardly use Java solutions. And I think that most companies always needs to scale. They need to get performance, effectivity in your world. Today, we if we think about effectiveness, or how can I say, improve the productivity. If we think about developers, a lot of tools are coming to automate them. And that's the reason why that without this kind of simple feature, it could be a problem to adapt Java applications to another, how can I say, developer platforms that is rising on the companies. So I think that it's an automation gap. It could be a gap for Java developers in this world. Okay, so because today we realize that a lot of developer platforms are rising. So we, I don't know if you guys have been listening something about internal developer platforms or enterprise developer platforms that is solutions that bring automation, scalability, and high productivity to developers from specific companies. So I think that without this feature, without this um, capability to be automated, Java will suffer problems with this adoption. Don't understand me? So
Yes.
when something comes, when something like that comes to your company, maybe from C level, or maybe your company are trying to automate those things. Without automation, we need to do those things in a manual way, and maybe you need to care about how can I do those things without automation. That's the reason why I think it brings a good opportunity, because we could use open source to solve this kind of problem. I think that we can do this in Java. Why not we can do this with Maven? So we can do this with open source. Everything is open source. I'm just talking about open source. I'm not talking about company source or something like that, closed source. I'm just talking about open source. So everyone down here, Java developers, can help each other to solve this kind of problem. It's a little problem, but we also can get benefits with that. Okay, I mean, open source can help us in our careers as well. So if you were talking about open source for career perspective, we also can get guarantees that you will be able to improve your technical skills, because you will be able to figure out how the best developers around the world works in the code, and you are able to read and learn with them from them how to work with technical stuff. Am I right? And also, open source brings to you a culture of collaboration and transparency. So, open source helps you to understand how to work in a collaboration way, as we are doing right here. Okay, we are sharing knowledge, man. We are sharing our experience, learning with each other. This is a good thing, and probably if you are working in a company in your team, you need to be work using collaboration and transparency as value. Most of companies use that as main thing. Okay, so, developers community, guys, open source brings to you a huge developer communities, as Java communities, so Java Jug or any kind of Jug. I'm just talking about Java, but we know that there are many open source projects around the world, and we always will be able to find out someone that works with the framework that we are working on, and just discuss them to learn more about it. Though open source developers and the developers communities is a good thing to you in a career perspective. You also will be able to find out advanced technologies, because you will be able to see how the famous frameworks are working, because you are able to find out, oh, let's see how Spring works, let me see how Spring Boot generate those things. Oh, let me learn more about Jakarta E. So as you know, guys, we are here in these sessions that have been doing through these years, through these weeks, we can find out ways to improve our careers. Just take a look on the new stuff that is show up. Okay, so project portfolio, it's very important, especially if you want to get your new position in our company. You need to show up what you do, what you know to how to do, because the company needs to realize, oh, how this guy works. It's very the easiest way to do this is show up your portfolio, just to show the codes that have been working, or have been worked, or something that you've been holding, something like that, because the managers, the high the HR person, people will take a look on it, and maybe it uh, could be help you to get hired. Okay, and of course, you get visibility and the recognition, because it's very important. When you are working in open source, you will share your knowledge, you will be involved with the community, you will help a lot of developers, and the developers community you recognize you, because, oh, Max is helping a lot of people, is sharing his knowledge. He knows a lot of things in a deeper way. So why not to do this with open source? So it's a good opportunity to promote yourself. Why not to promote yourself? Am I right? But I'm I'm just talking about perspective of our perspective, developers perspective. But if you have you think about business perspective about open source, if you don't think about that, it's a
I
good
never
time to do it.
I
Okay,
never think about this.
it's a good time to do this, because for open source, for business that uses open source, it means that open source reduced cost for the company, because they don't need to pay a lot of
Developers.
license to use a specific software. So and probably if they got developers that knows about that project, they don't need to care about the support, because developers got the support. Okay, sometimes the companies hire some, for example, had hat support or something like that, to to get a good feedback or good support if something very hard thing happens in your world. But it's used to be more cheaper than you buy a license. Also, it offers customization to companies, because companies will be able to get the project and customize that thing in order to reach out the solution. Am I right? Oh, Leandor, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. So customization is something very interesting to companies, because companies could reshape the application or the codes in order to reach out their goals. So why not to use that? Okay, if you oh god, okay, I think everything doesn't work. But also transparency, because it will be easier to find out solution, or find out how those things works under the hook. It's very important. It's very different when we are high, you are buy some closed project, and sometimes something happens. We depends from the vendors. So when you are using open source, you will be able to take a look at the code. Developers community, I think that there is no doubt about that, because if the company uses open source, it's easiest to company to find out developers to work on this open source project. Am I right? Because, oh, my company uses Java, so where I can find out new Java developer for my company, I will find out on the community, on the Java community. Why not? I need to find out in another place. All right. Flexibility, as I said, developers will be able to change something. Most of the open source open source project allows the company to close up the code, the solution that was created with open source project. So most of the company are doing this, getting the technical thing and create something like that. And with this kind of flexibility, they could create tech products and sell this thing in market. Okay. Okay. So and the security. So security is very high important thing that the companies care about. So open source has a hard community developers, and when something weird happens, the solution rises so quickly than another kind of closed project because um, the whole community, how can I say, help you each other in order to make those things work. So I think security get offers a lot of things when we are working with open source. Okay, but talk is cheap. Show me the code. So okay, Max, what you said is very interesting. I mean with open source perspective on open source career perspective. So I got it, everything. So, but could you show me how those things work? How can we do this? So in order to do that, let me minimize everything. I will show you. So I created a project and I
It's
released
very
it
interesting, guys.
on the TDC. And based on the numbers, I approached the Maven plugin. So what I did, I create that Maven project, focus on Maven Max.
I
So
am David Woodstack.
thanks, thanks, Dev Mood Tax. Dev Mood Tax. Fernando Blago is amazing one. So thanks a lot, friend. You are always welcome to be here. Okay, so this project is focused on and solve this kind of issue, but of course it's an open source project. So you down here in your home, you can access this project and propose any kind of feature, and probably if this feature fits with the goals of the project, it will be able to join to the project. So what this project does, so once you are able to run this project right away. So before to get it, I will minimize everything. So I will open my terminal here. Okay, and I will open. No worries, guys. We are doing those things alive. So anything wasn't prepared before. So let me do this right now. So I will open our project right here. Okay, so okay, I will close it. I will clone it. Okay, so Java. I will clone it right away, right now. It will be very fast. So I will clone it. No, I will go ahead. I will go ahead
Max, you
and
can
just
send
just
me
copy
a
the
link
code.
to the
Okay.
GitHub, please, to share with guys.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry.
You can send me a link to share with guys.
Sure, of course. Why not? Hold on. I will send you in a live in a private chat. Okay. Okay, and you will be able to send on to the chat. Okay, so let me what I what I can do. So let
Max,
let be
you
be
don't
be
send me.
let it be bold. Okay, I will try to create right now a Quarkus project.
But
Oh,
I don't,
okay.
I don't receive the link.
No. Oh my God.
Send me WhatsApp
No worries.
or
I will send it the chat. I will send it the chat. Hold on, guys. This is the project. Okay, I don't know if you can, if you are able to get it.
Oh, send now. I
Okay.
received. Show for all.
Oh, Leandor have a question. Looks like Leon have a question. Let me see. Um, I'm searching about my career choice. I want to know if I shall pursue my career in cybersecurity or machine learning. Okay, which is more lucrative in terms of salary? Okay, which has my highest potential? Okay, so well, in my opinion, I think cybersecurity is something very
Interesting.
there are a lot of potential to cybersecurity, but um, also you will need to get learn a lot of things. Well, I think um, if you want to figure out the salary, I recommend you to find out Glassdoor, Portal, or any kind of companies that hide portals, because you can find out how many the companies are paying for these positions. Okay, hold on, please. Okay, sorry again. Let me back again. But you are able to find out how those things work. I think technology positions is in a high. There are a lot of how can I say opportunities around the world. So, but I think that if you want to think about salary and something like that, I recommend you to take a look on Glassdoor or any kind of
Place.
hiring portal, because you will be able to find out, oh, how many, what is the salary for this position. So it's the very question. If this question is important to you right now, I think it's a good way to find out it. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
and
so
oops.
please give a yeah. Thanks, 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 David
That
Task.
would
Yes,
stack.
if you want to, yeah. But let go ahead with our dev demo or not our demo.
All
Okay,
right.
so I will create a Quarkus right here. Let me. I don't remember. Let me increase the letters, because oh god. Okay, let's create application right here. I think that we could create an API, and I will create something hello or hello Quarkus. Okay, let's try to run it. Let's create a Java project, a simple Java project. Okay, we are creating a Quarkus project, but it's a Java, Maven Java project. So why not to use that and execute our plugin to add some dependencies down here? Okay. So okay, something was created. So open. I will open. I will use the I will use the ID to work on it. Okay. So hello. Okay, pan. Let's open it. Okay, something is open in my computer. Hold on, guys.
And that try find the sound. You create a project and I try here. This
Yeah,
effect
hold
is so
on, hold on.
amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is. Here it is. Okay. So this is a Maybe project. So it's open. Okay. Let me open. I think it's a good, it's big enough to see the code. I think so. So it's a Maven project. Am I right? So there are a lot of
All right.
things right here. Okay. We can figure out, oh, there are a lot of dependencies here. So, well, let's think about let's add something right here. Okay, let's find out a library on the internet just to add to here. Let's see something. How can I
Yeah.
do? Well, I will try to do something. Dino SQL. I will add a Dino SQL data. Just just a dependence, just like that. Okay.
Okay.
So okay. So in order to do that, we need to do something like that. For example, I want to say that I want to add this dependence down here on my project. Well, also it could be make easier. Let me Maven search. I think so. Maybe yes, it's a good one. So let's find out something like here. JUnit. Oh, well, let's put a JUnit, for example. Just a test. All right, just a test. Jakarta. Let me see. Jakarta data. Let's see. Oh, Jakarta data API. Oh, this one. Okay, look, we are able to add this one. So we can add this kind of dependency on our project. Oh, is everything okay?
Yes.
Can you?
I
Yeah,
my
but my
host.
my mesh my computer stop it.
I see you. Face you.
Oh my god, it's a demo time. The gods of demo doesn't help me to do
It not
everything. So
working in your laptop now. Like it's a freezing.
yeah, everything's freezing, man. Stop it. So that's the reason why I get my coffee and a drink. It's a good time to drink coffee. So please
Yes.
drink your
I don't
coffee.
have my coffee today. I don't make it.
Oh, let's see the comments. Let's see the comments. The message.
Oh, and
I,
Fernando.
it's a bomb. Yeah, it's a bomb. There are another messages on chat.
No, don't have any other
No,
messages.
no.
And
Okay. Oh yeah.
I should again give a star to this project, guys, because this project is very amazing.
Oh my God. Help me. Computer, help me. I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know why, but my machine stopped it. It stopped, really. It stopped it. I don't know why that thing is working. My okay, hold on. I think it is. Hold on. We are connecting and disconnecting the USB things.
You imagine now it's have frozen.
Oh yeah, really? And now,
Oh,
and now.
you return.
Oh, ah, it's a go horse. It's a go horse working. Okay.
Go horse method to work.
Yeah, go
To
horse
work.
method. Yeah. But so let's add this dependence to our project. Why not to do this? Why not to do this? Let's do this right now. Okay. So first of
Okay.
all, what we can do. So oh my god. Okay, let's go here to our project, and I will open the terminal here because I want to do this. Sometimes the people prefers to open other terminal. So I do. I offered. I'm often to do this, but today I'm doing this. Okay, so in order to do this, we could execute our plugin in order to add this dependency. Okay, so let's do this. So um, let me put the whole command down here because I don't know if I have configured my machine right again, but let's do this. Org so Java, it's a so Java project. Okay,
Project.
so I will put right here Pawn editor Maven plugin. I don't want to offer version because my the Maven will reach out the the repository, maybe in central repository in order to find out the latest one for this one, okay? But I will add right here the goal, the action. So add D. And I will add a special system property, because through system properties, the plugin could reach out the value and do something. So the property is gav. It means group ID, group artifact, and version. So let's do this. Oh God, what I did. Hold on. Go back, copy this one. I could use the Gradle because it's Gradle sentence is very easy to understand. So I think we can do this. So I can put right here and I can close it. And also I can define the scope if I want. If I don't provide it, it will add it as a runtime, a compile scope, because it is the default scope of Maven. So I can do this, something like that. If I type it, it will, oh God, oops, 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 oops. Okay, hold on, it's not a problem. I will add the version right here. Hold on, no worries. Okay, it
Oops.
doesn't work yet. Hold on. So Java, let me see. Is I doing those things in the right way? Oh God.
Oh,
Hold
verifying
on.
the in the
No.
project.
I will find out. It is the so oh BR. Oh, God. It's not an international one. It's a Brazilian one. Sorry guys. I need to be more patriot. Okay. Go ahead. Works again, please. Oh, looks like everything works. So let's figure out if everything's work. Okay. Oh, let me do. Oh, I forgot the sound. Let,
Oh, you don't tell me where I can find the sounds. I need to make.
now I will do that right now. I will do that during my lookup. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, let me
And
find
Georgie
out.
say
Hold
it's
on, hold on.
working.
Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, it is. Here it is. Oh, it works.
You
It
you
put
make
the
a
data
magic.
right here.
You make a magic.
No, it's not magic. It's technology. Bro, Brazilians will understand this joke. It works. Yeah, it's very interesting. Okay, so there are some things that we need to care about. So because right here, if we take a look on the Maven command Maven, we have needed to provide this one. I think that if you want to use a contract command, you can use um, you can execute plugin from his prefix. So, for example, based on based on my configuration, based the project configuration, I have been configured my local machine to understand what plugin will be executed based on this prefix that I'm showing up. So right here, I think if let's update this version, I will change and I will use the B1, for example. I
Okay.
will change again. I will execute. Probably everything will works. And if we can find out, everything has changed. So everything is working. So how can I
The
configure this
process
one
is
in your machine right now? Okay. So
Okay.
the project help readme file, you can find out this information. So if you want to ins- to instruct your Maven to understand the where is the plugin, we just need to set up your settings XML, putting the group plugin group right here. So with this kind of information, we don't need anymore to use the group ID. So any kind of plugin, if so Java releases on the Maven Central, everything works. Okay, so we can do this right now in Java. So if you may come back to our presentation, we can right now say that we can do
And
this in Java. So we can solve this difficulty into opportunity to us, Java developers, to evolve this project. Okay. So based on this presentation, I would like to share with you the reference. And if you want to find out the reference that I use it to develop this project, feel free to reach me out if you want. So I must thank you. I must thank Helber Bermudo for sharing this amazing blog post, because on this blog post you can learn how to deploy those things in the Maven Central. Also, with Otavio Santana supports, I was able to create a good documentation of this project. Also, guys, it's a young project, so we could do anything to involve it. Okay. Oh God, let me go back. Hold on.
we have more one person here.
Yeah.
Good night, Winnie.
Hi, Winnie. It's nice to see you here. So, of course, find out the Maven official Maven documentation, because there are a lot of documentation if you want to learn more about Maven. Because uh, during this development, I was able to learn a lot of things about Maven, especially how Maven engine works. So it's very interesting to see how those things work. Also, I'd like to thank Carl Hans, because we are doing test an integration test using a specific integration test framework that was maintained by him and his team. So I'd like to thank him. And if you want to know more about that thing, in this QR code, you will reach out my Linktree website, my Linktree page, and you will find out some links down here. And on there, you will find out the project, our community, my contacts, my social contacts, and the company that I have that I'm working on right now. It is StackSpot, so you will be able to see that. Okay, so uh,
Okay.
thanks, thanks.
Then Stack say, great job, Max.
Thanks again, and sorry for English mistakes. But um, well,
Oh,
I
it's
always I always try to do my best every day. So I prefer to improve day by day, like a baby steps. So, and I'd like to thank you, the Soul Java community, because they have give me a lot of support to this project. I don't know if we have more comments down here, but we
no, I don't
also
have more
can.
comments. And I say one thing now, Max. I
Sure.
I how can I say, I see you building this project is very close, and man, you how can I say, congratulations, because it's not a very easy project. We conversation every moment, and you're working a lot. This, like you told me, is you losing one night in the sleeping and have a lot to
Yeah,
lose in the, inside this project,
yeah, yeah, because
and
yeah, because
congratulations.
it was interesting project because when I was how can I say what was qualified to TDC in order to talk in TDC. I thought to myself, oh God, what I can bring to community, what I can do for as an interesting thing. So I thought to myself, why not to do this? And I tried to solve a little problem that I faced before, and because I want to add something in my pond, I need to open the pond and manipulate those things manually. It's very, how can I say, error prone because user can do mistakes a lot of times. So why not to automate it? And also, when I let's suppose if you want to create a multi-model project with Maven. So if you don't use the Maven archetype dedicated for that, you need to do those things in manual way. So you need to create the palm manually. You need to do everything in a manual way. Why not do this? Uh, Automate this thing with a plugin. Why not to do this? So I think that we are able right now to bring opportunity to Java community, Java developers in our community. So if you are a Java developer, if you want to get started to share your knowledge, contributing to open source, it's a good opportunity because you could get started from there. It's very easy. So it's easier to everyone. So why not to do this? So what I'd like to say right now is if you want to explore this project, feel free to do that. You will figure out the plugins that it is using so you can find out right here. Okay. Right now, for example, I opened an issue discussing a proposal thing because I realized that GitHub offers a offer to developers to create forms, specific forms to open issues. It's very amazing thing, I think so. So why not to do this? So why not to instead of to just create something like that, for example, and just typing right here, why not to do something like that? For example, let me show you.
This is
Why
very
not
good
to use
thing.
something like that?
It's very
So
easy to open issues.
and something it is something very interesting. So if you want to share, if it fits with you, go ahead and just send me a message down here so we can discuss and we can make this project so powerful as we need. Understand me? So if you want to, okay. So I think that this plugin needs to manipulate the properties of the project. Why not to do this? So if you want to do this right now, here is a request feature right here. If you can do this, just telling us the use case and what is your proposal. And based on this issue, we can discuss and maybe you will be able to implement it and maybe it make it work. So why not to do this? So I think this kind of plugin offer a lot of benefits if you will think about integration tools, so
Yes.
automation tools for example, because most of automation tools manipulate those things programmatically or maybe calling a specific tool. So why not to do this? So why not to make Java able to jump in on this world? Why not? That's the reason why I think it's a good opportunity to do this. So feel free, guys, to join us. And if you want to discuss more about that, please jumping on in the Discord server, in our Discord server. If you get on our readme, you could get the link for So Java Discord server. So with this one, we will be able to join us, and we will be able to discuss right here in a specific chat in the So Java Discord server. So you could open down here and go ahead down here, for example, right here, open source project. So you could get here and just calling me or call some anyone that is working on this project and make this project works. Okay, so that's it. That's it, guys. I think it's done for today.
This is a
Sorry
great
for
day.
any mistake that I did. If you want to talk more about that, so this is my Twitter handle. So feel free to hit me out, and let's talk more about open source. Why not do those things? Am I right, Gabriel?
You're right, Max. And Georgie say congratulations.
Oh, no,
It's
thanks,
amazing.
thanks, George. So thanks again, thanks again. So I think we got. That's the reason why I think we are able to transform difficulties into opportunities. And why not to use open source to do this? I think so.
Yes.
Why not to do this? So
Yes. In my opinion, today we return with, how can I say, with a big news. No, in Portuguese, have expression estourando a boca do balão. I know in English, but it's try exploded balloon.
I don't know. I don't know what is the expression that means it is in Portuguese, but I don't know,
But
guys. If you in the chat how to say that in English, please send us. We are learning
yes,
together.
and we return with a great session talking about this project open source. Breaking news. Oh, this
Breaking
is very
news.
amazing.
Thanks.
Um, thanks, Fernando. Oh, Devin Woodstack.
Yeah, that
And
looks like.
I am very happy with this. Go ahead,
Oh,
Max.
let me say something right here. Well,
All right.
I mentioned about So Java. I mentioned about Java community, but if you want to learn more about Java developers that like to share knowledge, man, like we are doing right here on the live sessions on YouTube, please go to Java Ring. Java Ring is a good channel. I
Yes.
think we are there. Am I right, Gabriel? We are there too.
Yes, I
So
am
you
entering the Java ring. I will share Java ring in
sure,
the chat
yeah.
to
And
guys.
if you want to share knowledge, if you have been record videos in your YouTube channel talking about Java world or something like that, reach me out or reach Dev Task in jump and get together with us on this Java Ring project because it's a very interesting one. If you want to find out good developers that like to share YouTube channel, feel free to do that. So you will share your screen, Gabriel.
Yes, I can share. One
Oh,
sec. Give him a second.
okay. Yeah.
Uh, dun, dun.
Oh, yeah. Ah, you have been share. Okay, you have been sharing the chat. Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
but
So
I can share my screen here. Show and stream. Yes. Here
yeah.
we have a lot persons here. And oh, I me am here.
Oh, it's meant. It's a funny one. Oh,
Heavy Elder, Heavy
we
Isidro,
got Isidro,
Rinaldo, Java Challenges,
Ronaldo, Elder,
Rafael,
Elder, Paula
Otávio.
Santana. Oh,
You're
a
here.
lot of amazing developers. So if you
Uh,
want to learn
Sergio.
more about that, feel free to join us there too. And don't forget to subscribe.
Yes,
And
and
also
guys, don't
don't
forget to
forget to
subscribe
subscribe.
this channel. Okay. All right, Max. I don't have anything more to share with guys. If you have more point, this is time. Uh, do you have more things?
I don't have. For me, it's done for today. I'm so tired, actually. I'm a little tired,
Okay.
but
Oh, okay. You have more things to say?
no, no.
Okay, guys. Now return to with me with little daddy. Um, next session. Oh my God! Next session, we return with Jane Sequel on Wednesday, and same channel, same time, but change only the day. It's a Wednesday, and I wait to you to learn more with us. Okay? Do you have anything to say?
No, I'd like to thank you, everyone that watching us in the chat, and feel free to hit at us after this meeting, and see you next time, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Brazil time.
Okay.
That's okay.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye. See you.